Right. Oh, sorry about that. I've had the Tesla now for 2 weeks, nearly. Well, I've had it for 2 weeks, but I've been riding it for a bit less. And yesterday, you know, I had trouble getting on it. I kept falling off, just stepping off. When you fall off these things, you've got to step off it. You don't want to fall like that on your side. You just step off it like you're running. That's how you fall, and you let the machine do it scraping around on the ground, but it doesn't hurt it really, especially if you're doing it on gravel like it is around here in the countryside. There's a bit of a love and hate relationship. Today I've been using weight on the feet a bit more, concentrating when I'm going right. I've always found going right harder than going left. So normally I've been going round in circles, going left and left and left. But to go right, for some reason it's harder. So I've been pushing myself today to go right more. But I've learned if you lift off the outside foot and you put more weight on the inside foot, you turn better. And you can also move your shoulders and your hips that way as well. But you can do most with your legs and your shins on the thing. So it's the Gotway Tesla. I almost sent it back because I thought it's a bit unstable. It's got a 16-inch wheel and most of the modern ones seem to be 18 or 20-inch. But maybe they're not quite as nimble as the Tesla. So I'm going to persevere with it. It's definitely a good tough wheel. It's had quite a few stacks, really, not particularly fast, but it's bitten the dust, and it's got surprisingly few scratches on it. So for €1,000, I got it for €1,088. I can't see anything else near it. All the good ones, I can't see any more Gotway Teslas actually. They seem to have stopped making them. All the one I've got my eye on is called the King Song 18L, I think it is, or the RS. They're meant to be really stable, and people say it's like part of your body. But they're €2,200. You know, do you really want one of these things? Depends how much money you've got. Yeah, I could afford it, but is it something you're just going to put away for 6 months, not use it like a saxophone maybe? You know, you just don't use it for a while until you fancy playing the saxophone and you get it out again, which I do. Anyway, let's have a look, bit of a ride on it. Let me show you what it's looking like after it's. I mean, this is quite heavy. This is 18 and a half kilograms. Some of them are over 30, you know, like the Sherman. That's 35, but people say that the weight makes them more stable. I think if you're going to go fast, they're probably right. There's the Gotway XN, I think it's called, which is nice. It's got a hollow motor. It's fast. They do about 60 miles an hour. Top speed in this is about 40, I believe. But if you fall off at 60 miles an hour and cartwheel, you can hurt yourself. If you stay at 30, you're going to be better. I've not done anything in traffic yet. I mean, I've been on country roads where cars come towards me, and I've kept on the right side of the road. But I don't really fancy going in like New York traffic or the city centre traffic. I'd like to stay on the bike lanes, but I haven't even been in the city yet. I've just been here in the countryside around this tennis court. I'm lucky to have this tennis court to practice on. It's been very good. I've never had so much use. I think I'm going to learn to step on. See, when you learn to step on, you use your predominant foot, which I believe is my right foot. And I've learned 2 pushes forward like on a skateboard and get on it quick and lean forward a bit and off. If you don't get on it quickly, it can do that and fall over. You've got to get it in your mind, you're going to get on it quickly. So I'm a predominant right foot, but I'm going to try and make myself do it with my left foot, but it feels strange at the moment, and it keeps going to the right. You've got to get your foot, for me, a bit further forward. But I don't really feel ready to be stepping on it now with my left foot. I think I can do it, but I just concentrating on getting a bit better like this on the right foot, going right more, which I couldn't do first of all. So you can get it like that until it's comfortable, so it feels balanced, and then it's 2 quick pushes forward and get on it. On and forward. I'm going much better going right. I've got this hand down a bit. What can I say? So I'm definitely going better now going right round in circles than I was. Hardly ever have to charge the battery up. I charged it up yesterday, went out, and it's still on 96% when I got on today. I've tried some studded straps that go on your boots, rubber straps I got from Decathlon, but I've taken them off at the moment. Another thing you'll find when you first start doing it is the bottom of your feet ache. I think if you're struggling a bit, they ache. A lot of other unicycle people have said that to me. Sorry, I've seen on YouTube. I haven't met anyone in this town who rides a unicycle, or it's called a monocycle. Yeah, no one has ever seen one before, really. I've only seen one in the marina. So it's very unusual here, but I know from sending videos to people, they say, oh, my grandson likes them in Switzerland, and in Poland it's popular. I follow someone called Wrong Way in Poland, who's good. I also follow Chuch, who's got the new Gotway NX, or XN it's called, and the Sherman. A lot of them seem to end up with the Sherman. The Sherman is called the Sherman because it's built like a Sherman tank. It's very strong, it's got frame around it, but they're 2,300 euros. Good thing about being in Europe is doesn't seem to be any VAT. If you're in the UK, I think VAT goes on top. In America, it depends on what state you're in, but I've heard some people in America have taken months to get their wheel coming from another state for some reason, because they don't know what it is. That's probably because it's so heavy. They really are quite heavy. They're packed with batteries. I've seen how you change the tyre on it. I can change the tyre on a bike, but it does look quite an operation. Changing the tyre, you've got to take, I believe, I'd have to look at the video again. There's a girl in Sweden who I saw change a tyre very professionally. Can't believe that was the first time. But you have to take the side panel off, the batteries out, and then part of the frame off to get the wheel off to change the tyre. So I'm not looking forward to having a puncture. I've had a bit of a battle with tyre pressures. I couldn't find out if I preferred it even less than 1 bar. When I first started, it seemed to be better, it's more stable on 1 bar, which is pretty low. It's only about 20 psi, I think. But now I've got it up to 1.5 bar. But in the handbook it says 2.8 bar. Now that is really hard, and you get no real suspension for hitting bumps. Look, and other people have said I let the tyre pressure down a bit, but I've been asking people what tyre pressure do you use? But Swedish girl who's had a Tesla for a year or more, done 10,000 kilometres I think she's done. She says she has it on 1.7 bar. So I've gone up today to 1.5 bar. But first of all, I put it on 2.8 bar and I couldn't get on it. I couldn't get on the thing. It was so skittish and unstable. What else have I learnt from it? I've been round marinas in it. I've been to different restaurants in the countryside. And people are quite amazed to see it when you get there. And the children come out. What is it? Can I have a go? But anyone who's never done it before, I think they'd come straight off it. I don't think you'd find anyone who's not done it before could just get on it and go. They would fall off a few times, as I did. But if you can hold on like this chain link fence here in the tennis court, if you can hold on to that and go backwards and forwards and then just push yourself away. Mentally, you've got to think, I'm not going to fall over. You've just got to lean forward, and there you go. And the braking as well. It puts a smile on your face. It's not brakes. It's the motor. All it is an electric motor braking or going, I suppose, in reverse. You can go backwards on it. I've not learnt to do that yet. So that's what. After 2 weeks with the Gotway Tesla V2. 2000 watt, although its running power is less than that. Quite pleased with it. I now realise that it's not really used anymore. It was popular about 3 years ago, the normal Gotway Tesla. Now there's Gotway Nikola, Gotway Monsters, Gotway MCMs. And then there's the King Songs. King Songs are meant to be well made. And everyone seemed to have liked the King Song 16X, which is meant to be very stable. And that was the guy in California who said, feels like part of my body. But they're 1500, 1600 upwards. There's not many distributors in European countries, really. The biggest ones seem to be in Poland. The music's good on it. They've got the Harley Davidson sound working, so I can tap a button twice. The program's good. EUC World. Yeah, I recommend getting that. Don't use the Gotway one, because the Gotway one is very easy to make a mistake on, and it doesn't work very well. They don't go well together. If you've got the Gotway one and the EUC one, I wouldn't install the Gotway one. I'd just get the EUC World. I'd calibrate it as you do a drone. You hold it upright and you push calibrate in the app, and then you lay it flat and turn it off, and then you turn it on again and it bleeps and it's calibrated. The clever things. Just a powerful electric motor. It's probably the smallest fast form of transport that you can get. Smaller than a scooter, a bike, I suppose a skateboard, or one of those hoverboards they're called with the roller. But I think I'd much prefer to have an e-wheel. it's complicated or it's easy. It depends how you look at it. But I think the more you do it, obviously, it gets easier. Some people I've seen have a seat, but I've got quite a long body, so I can't see myself sitting down there yet. Maybe one day. Thanks for watching. Out here this evening with the Gotway Tesla E-wheel, and it's a nice ride to ride it. You forget everything, really. Just concentrate on something like flying or playing tennis. You see, I'm actually in a tennis court here. It's a perfect place to learn this E-wheel. They're not easy to begin with, but you keep at it. See, that chain link fence is ideal to grab onto it, and you just go up and down, backwards and forwards, and then you push yourself off and you wobble, and you think, I'm not going to fall over. Lean forward, and you go forward, and that's the start of everything. I'm just playing around with the settings. It's got soft, I don't even know what soft, medium and high riding mode do. I was trying to see if it would go up. It felt like when I was riding it in medium mode, it had gone down a bit, closer to the ground. So I got on the ground and laid by it and put it in different modes to see it went up and down, and it didn't. It might do when you get on it. Just felt like it was doing something inside when I put it in different modes. To do that, put it in different modes. Let's show you. See, riding mode, cancel. We've got all these settings for it. This is just the wheel settings. That's the Harley starting up. You hear it? I've just got the volume on low. So you've got general, wheel, gauge, data logging, alarms, tour recording, sounds, flick button, AVAS, that's this Harley sound I've got. Amazing program. EUC World. It's nice being out here with sunset, but it's set now. No wind.
So out here again with tennis court learning. What I've noticed, it's not just your legs steering it. No. If you want to turn right, you want to move your right shoulder to where you want to turn. You go there, the shoulder there, and you'll turn there. It's just the upper body is more stable controlling it than trying to do that and that. Because if you go a bit slowly, it will wobble. So my tip for the day. Pretty hot here now. The month of May, probably the best month of the year, May. So, here we are with the baby, the Tesla V2. It's got a few knocks, but it's fine. I've learned if you go step off it, just let it stack itself, then flop right over with it. Just step off it and run. Another little tip. Some of going right to begin with. I'm trying to just push twice now, just push twice. Then playing with the tyre pressure again. I pumped it up to 2 bar. I find that a bit hard. The manufacturer says 2.8 bar. But I had it up about a bar. When I checked it though, it was below a bar. But immediately when you put more tyre pressure in, you feel it's prettier. But then it probably goes faster, better. So now I pushed it up to 1.25 psi, a little bit more. I'm just giving it 2 the next nail out. So I'm just doing 2 push-ups.